Welcome to CADwork. CADwork is a 3D CAD system specially made for timber constructions, like timber framing. You can work with free designing elements, or you can work, for example, with parametric elements like this gable frame. I will pick up 2 points, and those 2 points will be the width of the frame. I will enter the height. The height should be 2800 millimeters. You can work in inches as well. I will place this frame now in X direction through a point, through this point. This is my starting point, and here's my frame. Same way for the second frame, just changing some parameters. I will copy now some elements with copy, symmetry, plane in Y direction, through the midpoint of this edge to the other side. Now I will stretch some purlins to the other gable, and now you can see it's very easy to work, to stretch, to copy, to cut elements, and unless your building is completely constructed. I will copy 2 beams to the other side, so you can see you can copy elements, work with elements every time on every place in this building. Let's take a look at the catalog files. Catalog files are libraries you can do by your own. For example, you can enter a brace. This brace is including all processings, for example, roundings, tenons, and so on. Now I will change into a 2D plane. A 2D plane is a kind of cut through your building, through this point, and you can see only those elements which are directly into this plane. Changing the color into black. Copy it, symmetry, horizontal through the midpoint of this edge, and copy both elements, symmetry, horizontal through the ridge point. Makes it okay. Now it's done. Let's take a look at those 2 elements. It's a rafter and a beam. The rafter should be cutted in from the beam, so it is cutting. Active one is soft. The beam is a hard one, and now you can see we got a connection like this. So that is a normal way in CADwork, because we are used to work with solid elements. Solid elements are saved as a single element, including all processings. You can do everything what you want with this solid element. Let's get to another point, tenons and mortises. We go to modify, end type, choosing a tenon type, choosing the direction of the tenon. In this case it should be the height. For this tenon I've got several parameters. Okay, click on this point, and on the other side again into tenon and choosing a tenon for the width for the post. Now we got the tenons, and the mortises are done automatically. We can now take a closer look to the inside of these beams using transparency mode. Okay, now we can see all tenons, and the complete connection is visible. You can make an image of this if you want. Next part will be the output to a list. You can calculate and save a list under your own project name. The list is starting as an external program, and you can see the production list number. You can see the material of an element, the name, the quantity, and the dimensions. Also, you got about 65 different elements you can show in this list. Save it as a template, and so on. When we have calculated a list, it is possible also to make an output and export as a shop drawing piece by piece. That means every part could be exported into a shop drawing, including all dimensions, all angles, so you can make a hand cut. Every information you want is in this drawing already. It's including a frame, so you can print it out directly and you can collect them in our 2D CAD system. Even mortises are dimensioned. Now let's take a look at the machine. We will export those elements to the Hundeger K2 machine, calculate automatically all processings for those elements, and make an export to the machine, including special parameters. Choosing the right machine type, convert the machine data, and now we got the elements in the machine. Let's take a closer look to it, and you can see all processings are in. These are some elements of building also made in CADWork, just to show you what is also possible, including elements like this. You can visualize all elements, all parts. You can take a closer look to the connections, and even the type of connections. You are completely free. For example, this one here, it's just a special type of connection. Okay, thank you for your attendance. If you are interested, take a look at cadwork.com or take a look at the brochure.